In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use the Import to Camtasia Rev feature in Camtasia 2024. Welcome to this video. My name is David and I hope you're well wherever you are around the world. Now, the Import to Camtasia Rev was introduced in Camtasia 2024 and it's a highly welcome feature. You can access it from this particular section and also from the media section when you're in Camtasia 2024. Now, it works with a ton of things. All media files, for example, TREC, AVI, MP4, MPG, images, audio, video files. But for this video, I'll use for a Camtasia recording a TREC file. Let's say this one, and just click on open. And once I click on open, it's going to bring me to the Camtasia Rev interface in just a bit. Now, the Camtasia Rev is supposed to speed up editing, and yes, it does. But it only lacks one thing: lack of presets or saved styles for frequently or things that you use or styles that you use for your different videos. Now, it would be awesome to have it somewhere here or even somewhere here on this particular menu bar right here. But this is what it looks like. You can start over. You can save this as a Camtasia project. You can also export it as a finished project. Let's say you never made any mistakes and you've set everything as you want it to be. You do it, or you can edit it in Camtasia. Next up, you have your video. You can preview, you can scrub, and so on and so forth, and see what everything looks like. But to begin here, you have the size, where you have the recording size, wide size, vertical, or square. And you can see that you have the options for YouTube or LinkedIn. This one is for TikTok, YouTube, or I believe something else there. I think it's Instagram or something, or Meta or whatever, and LinkedIn and Meta or whatever. Next up, let's say I leave it at recording size. You have layouts you can choose from. There are a ton of them, different options. Depending on what you want, you can choose different options. If you want that, you can leave it as it is. But I always prefer mine to be something like this. Smaller talking head that I can actually bring somewhere down here. And there are different layouts available. You can also have a background. Let's say a background, let's say like this, and it changes somewhere here because of the styles that have been applied to the different options. But there are a ton of backgrounds available. I wish it was also possible to import your own background, but hopefully that is something we're going to get in the future. And then we have effects. For example, the drop shadow has been applied, and you can see it because it has an orange around it. If I remove it, you can see it gets off from my webcam. Corner rounding, it goes off from this particular screen recording. You can also have a border. It comes in for the webcam recording and also for the screen recording. Let's just remove that. Reflections. You can also background removal, mask, cursor. Let's add a cursor and have let it have a color, and then you can have a cursor highlight or whatever, and you can see it here. But let's actually leave it just at the cursor color and maybe a cursor shadow. This looks good. And then once you're done, you go to the filters if you'd like to add any filter right inside here. Now, this is where I'm mentioning, once you've done all those changes, I wish there was an option to kind of save this as a style to reuse over and over again, because the way Camtasia Rev should function is that it should help you save a lot of time during editing. And maybe for, let's say, the layout, as for the layout, especially for this one, I wish it was possible to just hold this particular talking head and bring it down here and work with it without going into the edit in Camtasia. So if you're satisfied with all your selections for the different options, you can click on edit in Camtasia, and this is actually going to be applied as you want them. Now from here, you can actually just work with everything as it is. Let's just move this up slightly. Let's move our screen, our webcam down here so that we can make different changes that we'd like and so on and so forth. But if that is all that you wanted to do, that would be awesome. Maybe from this particular properties panel as well, somebody can be able to save the different elements into Rev. Now, this is highly welcome, and that is how you import, for example, a Camtasia recording or videos in Camtasia Rev to save you a ton of time. from the home interface. But if you're inside here, what you can do is you can just right click on your media and import to Camtasia Rev. And this is a screen recording, so it's actually going to import the same way right here, and you can start working on it. So that is how you can use the import feature in Camtasia Rev in Camtasia 2024 to speed up your video editing workflow, and it would be much faster if they had presets, or you can also save your own presets. That's it for this video. I hope it's of value to you. Thanks for watching.